Hello YouTube. It's been a while since I posted anything on the Ford Taurus. It's taken a long time to get this vehicle running. And what I'm going to do with this short video is I'm going to start it here shortly. But this car was given to me in October of 2016. October 2017, I had an engine ordered up from a junkyard in Pennsylvania. It was delivered here. That was the end of 17. The first half of 2018, I rebuilt the engine, which included new heads rebuilt, all new gaskets, new oil pump, new water pump, new timing chain and gears, timing cover, new water pump, half of the new fan assembly when the engine was installed. I had to pay somebody to install the engine. He dropped it down from underneath at his house, and the reason I did it that way was I don't have all the equipment. He had like 2 different engine hoists he could stack over each other and pull the engine out and all that kind of stuff. But I had my engine pulled from the backyard by a crane up over top of the house. Fastest way over. The engine weighs 550 pounds, all cast iron block and heads. The front end's off because I had to tear all that off to get that radiator in there. I wanted all the room to see what I was doing, putting a radiator in. That thing was a doozy. Now, car works, drove it home. There is one problem that I have now, and that is the power steering unit. The power steering unit was purchased as a remanufactured from either O'Reilly's, AutoZone, or Napa. Can't remember which. I have to look up my receipts. And the power steering unit still makes noise. It sounds like it's actually dying. Listen to it. Hear that? That's not the engine, that's the power steering unit. Hear the whine? Oh, I gotta hook up the antenna on the car. It's not in right now, so I'm not getting much radio. But anyway, the power steering unit, the pump, is not good. Let me show you. I think it's running rich too. Smells rich. So I'm gonna have to have somebody check that out. But right there, power steering. And that is one doozy of a process, because the pulley system is on this side of the bracket. The bracket is whole, there's no opening. So now the pulley has to be pressed off the shaft of the pump to get it out of there. And then you got to press it back on when the pump's back in here. I may take it to a shop, but I did call around, and Napa Auto Parts can get me a brand new one for $300. I might go that route because this one was like $75 and it doesn't work. It makes all that noise. Now I do have power steering. It actually does work. But I don't want to deal with, and the power fluid went down, thank goodness. But I don't want to deal with that noise. That is just irritating. So I'm going to have that swapped out. Here's the engine bay. So she's in there. She does smell rich to me, even though it's not throwing any warning, engine code light on the dash yet. But she's up and running. She starts. I've been cleaning it here and there, little things like that, since I've had it home for 3 or 4 days from the shop. Because I did put it in the shop. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that. I did put it in the shop because all that work, I couldn't get it to start. Well, I didn't have it securely tightened down tight enough to the ECU, the ECM, whatever you call it, the computer of the car. And he found a vacuum leak. There was a vacuum spot that wasn't connected. So that cleaned it out. They had to add some transmission fluids and power steering fluid. But those parts are still not working. I have to put in the wheel well assemblies, the front bumper assembly, headlights across there, the grill work. But I'm not going to do that until I know the power steering unit is done, fixed. And then I'm going to do a detail. I am going to put new carpet in the bottom because the carpet has tear spots in it. So I'm going to get somewhat of an inexpensive carpet, throw it in there. I'm going to put that insulative material down on the floorboard of the car to deaden sound and keep heat out. And then lay that carpet on top of it. And then this thing's going to get completely detailed, and the windows are going to get tinted. Outside of that, she works. I don't think it should be a problem. Tires, I'll take it in, get the tires balanced and rotated. I'm gonna have to buy 2 of those. I painted that cap just to see what it looked like, and everybody who's seen it said, it doesn't look right. So I'm gonna order up 2 of those. I think I saw 2 on eBay, because there's 2 on the front. These fit fine, and I'll get 2 for the back. So yeah, there's a few more things to do to the Ford Taurus, but she is up and running. Yep, and I do think she's running a little rich. It does smell that way. And these are new cats on the car too, so we can't blame the cats.